How's it going, everyone? VenomousStare here. Today I have a StarCraft 2 2v2 with 4 players from the great state of Texas. Now, I originally did this cast in a 10-gallon hat and a thick accent, but I thought it was overkill and I went back to the normal way. So this is a new map and a game featuring 2 Zergs and 2 Protosses. And in the top side, we have the red team, the Out and Out boys, Elusive Smoke and Savagewood. With Elusive Smoke opening Forge out on this natural ramp. The blue team is Texas, actually named Texas, from Texas. Rock Lobster is going to make a pool after his hatch. So this hatchery is vulnerable to Cannon Rush, which Elusive Smoke is known for, but he's doing it in the main of the Protoss. He gets the full wall. And he's thinking about putting cannon number 1 down, and he does. It's going to be in range of almost everything. Texas opens with double gateway here. This is very, very bad. Puts the Cyber Core down, doubling down on killing this because this will be in range as well. Back in Camp Savagewood, we have an expansion. Pool is done. Gas is about to start. But Texas broke through, and he's going to have quite a bit of surface area. His cannon's going to get a few shots off. And it's only going to get 3 kills, which is not very good. So Elusive Smoke, he's never one to give up on his cannon rushes very easily. So he's going to start a contingency one at the natural of Rock Lobster, which will do devastating damage. This Rock Lobster gets Lings out, but not in time. As Elusive Smoke has hidden 2 of these cannons behind gas and minerals, and it is incredibly hard to touch them. Savagewood also has an Overlord floating here, which will help somewhat with spotting. It will also get vision of this gold base. Rock Lobster is pumping Lings. It's going to be impossible to save this, though. These cannons are in too good of a position. And Rock Lobster, of course, didn't have Roach Tech or anything, so he can't snipe them with Ravagers. As Savagewood loses an Overlord there, as hiding it back here is tricky. Because they will always be able to get a Queen out before you get your Overlord back there. New map, so still learning the timings. Ling speed just now on the way for Rock Lobster, and Savagewood started his as soon as he had 100 gas, and Rock Lobster was desperately pumping Lings and trying to save his Expo. So now Rock Lobster has a ton of slow Lings, which, if you know anything about ZVZ, are extremely inferior to speed Lings. I mean, it's extreme. It's like +1 Zealots versus Zerglings. That's how large the advantage is. So even though Rock Lobster has lots of Lings, he's going to be hard pressed to kill this expansion from Elusive Smoke. Notice Smoke still has these 2 cannons, inhibiting expansions from going down. So Savagewood's speed gives him an extreme mobility advantage. He can always get an advantageous angle on Rock Lobster here. Even if Rock Lobster were to do crazy micro and make little pockets of walls, Savagewood could still run around. Savagewood engaging and running away. Every time Rock Lobster fights him straight up, Savagewood runs away. So now Savagewood has enough Lings out to take on Rock Lobster, and Rock Lobster gets eviscerated, and he's at a drone disadvantage, an expansion disadvantage, and because of that early aggression, he lost his speedling timing advantage, and now he's running back to his base with next to nothing. And if we go to units, the red team is very far ahead. Savagewood is going to kill these stalkers for Texas, and Texas gets surrounded. He's trying to clear out this cannon rush. And even if he had went and hit up the ramp, they still would have been stuck on 1 base. So Savagewood runs up the ramp. They just do not have the resources to deal with the red team.
2 adepts come forward for Texas, but Rock Lobster is on his 1 base. He can't match the 2 base production of Savagewood. And Savagewood overruns the blue team's base. Texas leaves, and Rock Lobster leaves as well. If you enjoyed this, there'll be a game 2. It's going to be great. It's game 2. It's coming up next on the channel. It'll be uploaded tomorrow.